G'day Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. And I don't know about you, but I'm very excited about tonight's game. Very excited, or tomorrow morning's game. It's about, 12 hours till kick-off. One more half asleep. Now, Aston Villa dropped points against Brentford. 2-0 up, coasting away, and then Brentford, bang, bang, bang. And then Aston Villa got one near the end, boo. But that's more points they've dropped. They're 3 points in front of us, but we've got a wonderful 2 games in hand, which I always count as 6 points, because that's the way it works, unless we're in front, and then I don't count them for nothing. Now, Nottingham Forest, they don't travel away from home very well. They've only had 1, possibly 2 wins this year, struggling to keep their heads above water at the moment after a bit of a flurry of a start. But when Nuno took over from Steve Cooper, who I thought was a bit hard done by, actually, we can see that Nuno isn't doing. I mean, I'm not saying Nuno's a good or bad coach, but he's not doing better than Steve Cooper is. I think they should have really stuck with him, because he had a lot of fans on his side as well. I remember the game where was it against us? It was, wasn't it? Was it when we beat them? And he got sacked afterwards, but the fans were really on his side. So there you go. Football's a cruel old mistress sometimes. But in our last 5 games against Nottingham Forest, they've only won once. That, of course, the embarrassing exit to the cup a couple of years ago. But every time since then, or every time, or a couple of times before then as well, it's been Spurs all the way. So I'm expecting a goal avalanche tonight. It's about time we kick someone's arse 6-0. About time. We came close to it against Burnley, but that was 5-2. Look, I'll take 6-2. I'll take another 5-2. I'm not fussy, actually. And I've been seeing a bit in the press as usual. The players' agents are doing spruiking up their players. So you'll see a headline like important player for Spurs, maybe going to AC Milan, and you scroll down 10 paragraphs past 50 adverts, and it turns out it's Gio Lo Celso. So oh well, if he wants to go, he wants to go. See you, Gio. We need to get a few of these people out the door. Speaking of which, there's pressure. I've been seeing pressure trying to be put on Spurs to release Ryan Rubber Band Leg Sessegnon from his contract. It's cruel to make fun of the guy, but he's on about 80 grand a week. I'm sure he'll be fine. Didn't work out from day one really for Sess. He was kind of fancied much more by Conte than other managers. Sessegnon was fancied really over Reguilon, who seems to have done okay at Man United and Brentford, but that don't mean I want him back, of course. Reg the Octopus Reguilon. Now I think it's sayonara, especially after he cheered on Manchester United. It's not good. He's a Spurs player. Well, he was. They're the sort of top end of the table, those lucky ones that are above us, and I mean lucky, fortunate. I'm still tipping Arsenal to choke, because they choked against Manchester City, of course. So they bottled it there, and I think they're going to regret not going for those extra 2 points. But really, perhaps this year, I'll take Ange's word for it. He said in the press conference that he wanted to win something this year, and we're not going to win anything this year. So until next year, Premier League, we'll let you off the hook. We'll let you off the hook for a few more months before we start rampaging up to first place again. after what I hope is an eventful transfer window. I'm not really banking on any £100 million signings, because I don't think we're ready for it. Like I say, you don't want someone like Mbappe getting a through ball from Ollie Skip, do you? That ain't going to work. But I'm so excited about the game tonight. It's a 3 a.m. kickoff here in Sydney. The only team news we know so far is that Richarlison's going to be out with a dodgy knee. So I'm guessing that means that we're going to have Timo Werner and Son And on the right hand side, will it be Johnson? Will it be Kulu? I reckon I would tip my hat off to Johnson at the moment. Maybe give Kulu a go on the left. I don't know, man. Don't know. He's a perplexing player for me at the moment. Is Kulusevski. After a blistering start to his career, it's sort of been a bit stuttery. But on the other hand, I'm sure if you look at his stats, I'm sure he's got good stats. As a few of our players have, but I use my eyes more, and I think Ange is dead right that Kulu cuts inside a little bit too much. We've all been seeing that same thing, haven't we? So let's hope the front three get firing, and if Sonny gets a hat-trick, that'll put him right up near the top of the Premier League top scorers for the season. I think that'll put him one behind Haaland. Bear in mind, Son had to miss a load of games through playing for South Korea, so it's not a bad haul. I mean, if he gets a hat trick tonight, I mean, it's wishful thinking, I guess, but he's not like he's never scored a hat trick, is it? And he could be fired up for one. Home crowd, 400th appearance, or is it 401? Anyway, his first at home since he's done 400. I think this is his 400th tonight, which is pretty cool. That's a hell of a landmark. Not many players get to that amount for any club, let alone, Tottenham. We've had a few long ones, and we've had a few long stinky ones as well. But Sonny certainly ain't one of them, and I'm just going to enjoy every game I watch him out on the pitch, because he's an amazing player. I think he's a great captain for the club, and I think he's well liked all over the world. Loads of fans in England, fans over here, fans in South Korea, of course. So they'll be cheering him on. Only that cheering can sort of have any effect on things. Oh, just got a phone call there. I'll ignore that one. So yeah, nice hat trick for Son. That would stick him right up the top, chomping at the heels of half man, half wolf, Erling Haaland, a man who's very good in front of the goal, but dare I say it, bloody useless everywhere else on the pitch. Whereas at least Son, like the goal he scored against Luton, is like, well, it's time for me to score, lads. Started the movement down at the back. Yeah, who was in it? I think there was Bentancur, and was it Johnson maybe? But anyway, the important thing is Sonny got the ball back of the net. It's never in doubt. One of the most accurate finishes you could ever want to see. Son Heung-min, have a good game, man. Have a good game to all our players. See if we can keep a clean sheet. I don't care about clean sheets. It's like I say, 5-2. I don't care. It's 3-2. A win's a win, and it'll definitely put, I reckon, the kibosh on. It's all going off, isn't it? It's all going crazy, isn't it? They'll definitely put the kibosh and Aston Villa's plans for top four, for all you top four freaks out there. I don't really care about that. I just want to finish well, finish playing good football, and have a nice big smile on my face as I'm driving around Sydney tomorrow. So let's hope the boys can do it. Until next time, I'll be doing a watch along. I'll be going live half an hour before kickoff, which is 2:30 a.m. Sydney, which is something like, I don't know, what's that? I can't even work that out. Was it 11:30 in the morning? What a strange time. Is it kick off at midday in England then, is it? It's a weird old time, eh? I can't figure it out. Anyway, you do the maths. It's not math like Americans say, it's maths. It's plural. Anyway, till next time, peace and love, man. Peace and love, and go on, you Spurs!